The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
TI Trust stands for True Integrity. One of our core values that we had for our staff was integrity.
We want to be seen as a very integrity-driven company.
We've been doing trust services as an organization since the 1950s. It's all based on what's in the best interest of the clients.
At the end of the day, it's about serving that client and getting to a result that they need.
Welcome to the Muddy River Business Spotlight, brought to you by TI Trust. I'm Bob Goff. Tyler Kaufman's my guest today, and he is with Ecowater. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Glad to have you. We are clients. We stop by and get our big water jugs about, whenever they run out.
Oh, great.
It's the handy, the drive-up facility, boom, boom, done.
Thank you.
So that's great. So
Yeah.
How long have you guys been in the business?
Well, my dad bought the business from the guy who was retiring in he started in 72 in Quincy. My dad bought it in 88, so when I was a little kid, and so been around it a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys were on Main at one time, and now you're there at about 18th and Broadway in the old oil change place.
That's right, yep.
But you've been there for a while now, so.
Yeah, about 3 years.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about the business. I mean, it seems like, Quincy, we're sitting here on the banks of the Mississippi, and, so we kind of have a never-ending water supply, but it seems like people might want a little higher quality of water sometimes, and they come
That's
to
right.
you? Is that kind of the plan?
That's our whole thing, yeah. So we have the drive-up facility for 24 hours a day, and but our main business is in homes and businesses, providing that purified water in the house, plumbed to a fridge or to a faucet there at the kitchen sink.
So do you hook up the filtration systems then, or do you just bring in the tanks? How's that all work?
Filtration and we do both, kind of everything. Whole house would be like a softener / filter, kind of all in one for the whole house, and improve the water, for laundry and dishes, showers, all that stuff. And then, but then the purified water is a separate unit that it's dedicated for kind of kitchen use. Just purified, the best quality water you can drink. It's healthier, tastes better. You drink more water if it tastes good. Mm-hmm. And then if it's plumbed into your house, it's virtually unlimited. So that's really handy. But the drive up is if you don't want to go to all that, it's easy for you just to pull through 24 hours a day.
So how is that how do you get, if somebody's like, hey, I want your water all throughout the house, what's that entail? Well,
we usually just come out, it's best to just come take a look. It's 95% of the time we can kind of do everything. We just come out, take a look, don't charge anything, just come look and see what would be involved in some plumbing. So we want to plumb the softener, what we call refiner, in right where your water comes into the house. And that way we get everything protected, all your pipes, every water heater, shower, all the laundry, toilets, even, toilet flappers go bad because of hard water and chlorine. So we can filter that out from the whole house with one unit. And we just take a look and see, what it would take. It's usually, pretty possible. Not every house was, built with that in mind, but it usually can be retrofitted or we'll put it in from new construction.
Well, again, having it here at work, you can certainly taste the difference rather than opposed to just the water fountain out there in the hallway.
That's reverse osmosis. It's like hyperfiltration, and it really changes the taste of water. It's as good as it gets. Like if you like a certain bottled water, it's probably because it's been purified really well.
And when we got, it was funny because we got our machine kind of by accident. One of our friends who was in one of the offices next door he said, hey, we don't want to haul this. You guys just want it? I'm like, sure, we'll take it. So then went to your place and got the jug refilled. And
you do it yourself, right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just go and I hit the button, put the money in. Yeah, it's a piece of cake.
Thank you.
Drive through, it's great. So I did that, and then it's like, wow. And then because we're drinking the water out of the fountain, and then we get this. It's like, man, there really is a difference. So I think that's that's your best selling point is for you to. If you just sat there and said, okay, here's your tap water, here's your this, and see what you think. I mean, people
blind taste test
Yeah.
would go over pretty well, I think. If I need to do that somehow.
Yeah, well, right here we can set one up for you. We'll get that. We'll get that process going.
Okay.
But I think that's when people you want to be healthier. Everybody's supposed to drink 64 ounces of water a day, 32 ounces, something like that.
Yeah, you get real into it. You do
Yeah.
the math on your weight and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're supposed to drink way more water than you do typically.
Yeah. I try to drink a lot, but I'm at the age where then I got to go to the bathroom a lot.
Yeah.
But still, I know I'm supposed to do it. So, and I guess I'm doing
all
something
goes
right.
together. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Ecowater, is it part of are you a franchise then?
We're a dealership.
Okay.
So we're allowed to kind of. It's a little more hands off. We're able to do kind of what we want to do and advertise how we want to advertise, things like that. But yeah, it's a worldwide company. Eco is actually the largest manufacturer of water purifiers and softeners in the whole world. So they're number one. We're just a local dealership for them. We travel about 60 miles. Keeps growing a little bit. I don't want to go too far and spread myself too thin, but
understandable.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I see that, and coming and look like I said, when I've looked in your shop and stuff, yeah, you've got all the samples, and you've got the things that people can look at, and the different processes and everything. And I think one of the things that people when they look at it is getting it at your house. And a lot of people will, you'll buy a fridge that'll have your thing built in, but it seems like those things always go to crap pretty quickly. We have trouble with ours, like right from the get-go. But then to just have that, extra, even if you don't have that bottle set up in there, just to have that filter put on there, just makes a world of difference.
Oh, sure, yeah. And those filters in the fridge, I mean, that's a good idea. It's helpful, but again, it's just an inline filter basically. Yeah. And purified water just takes it to the next level, But yeah, Eco is it's a worldwide company, but it's actually, in a lot of ways, it's kind of small. It's in St. Paul, Minnesota. So most of all of our products are 99% made in America still, which is kind of shocking anymore. So I like that too. It's kind of nice.
That is a selling point for sure. I mean, a lot of people want to shop local and buy American and all that good stuff. So, and I know you've got the drive-through that's open all the time, but then what are your regular business hours?
There's always somebody there, 8:30 to 4:30, Monday through Friday. At some point, we need to do a Saturday probably, but you know how it goes. It's kind of hard to get that much help, but Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30.
All right, and then you're located right there at in the 1800 block of Broadway.
Yep, 1843 Broadway.
All right, and what's the number in case somebody wants to give you a call?
It's 217-224-4664.
All right, well, we'll have all that information on the screen below too. You can see. So, well, Tyler, thanks a lot for stopping by and talking a little bit about your business.
Well, thank you, Bob.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's Tyler Coffin with Ecowater, and I'm Bob Goff, and want to thank TI Trust for sponsoring the Muddy River News Business Spotlight.
TI Trust stands for True Integrity. One of our core values that we had for our staff was integrity.
We want to be seen as a very integrity-driven company.
We've been doing trust services as an organization since the 1950s. It's all based on what's in the best interest of the clients.
At the end of the day, it's about serving that client and getting to a result that they need.